Okay, it's Monday the 18th of July, getting a 1 o'clock start. We have partly cloudy skies. Front just passed through. It rained all day yesterday. That was my little video I shot of the storm in the morning. So the rain's done. Gonna go out and see what we can do. Starting out with a lipless crankbait, a spinnerbait, a jerkbait, and a wacky worm. So we'll go out and see what happens. And right over there where my rod tip is pointed, you can see a school of bait fish busting. There's one right in front of me, literally right up here, and I'm seeing fish hit them. There's one busting right there, but I can't get any hits on my lures. I'm thinking this might be crappie over here, but there's a lot of feeding going on, so it just seems to me that I should be getting bit. About a half hour into it and no fish yet, and I'm just following these little pods of bait fish around, just casting around them. Hopefully some bass will be hanging out. I am literally 2 hours into this trip, and I just got my first strike, and it's a decent largemouth bass, and he is in the boat. So I have gone through, well, that's a nice fish. I have gone through, I started with the Sexy Shad lipless crankbait. Then from there I went to the Chartreuse Sexy Shad. And then from there I went to the bluegill pattern. No bites. I finally switched over to this green gizzard shad. And to get me a nice 2-pounder. That's a good, that's a good 17, 18-inch fish. Nice one. Finally, 2 hours in and I'm not skunked. Alright, well, I'm beginning to think that this switch to the green gizzard shad was a good idea, because now I've got two fish. This one's a little bit smaller, a little 15-inch fish, kind of skinny though, but both on the green gizzard shad. So yeah, good catch. Good job, buddy. For those of you who don't know what one looks like, that is the green gizzard shad. So I saw this fish busting back here, came back and threw my wacky worm at him, and he did not hesitate 1 second. He busted that thing as soon as it hit the water. So that is fish number 3 in the boat. He stuck pretty good. That's why I carry my little forceps, so I can get in there and get those things out. Nice little 15-inch fish. First one today that showed himself to me, made himself available for catch. Finally, I'm a little watermelon green wacky worm. All right, I don't know if this is a timing thing or exactly what is going on, but I literally came out here for 2+ hours and nothing. Now, in the last 30 minutes, this is my 4th fish, and this is the smallest. So Maybe they just had to come on. Maybe it was just that time. But I got 2 on the lipless crankbait, and I got 1 on the wacky, and this one I got on my little spinnerbait. So I was driving it between the pads, and he came up and busted it. Good job, buddy. That's 4. All right. Got fish number 4 in the boat, and this is kind of a first for me. This is definitely the smallest fish of the night. However, it is the very first fish that I've ever gotten on an underspin. And an underspin is just a lead head with a little blade underneath, and you put a swim bait on as a trailer. My very first one ever. I fished this thing a number of times, and this is the first guy that's ever bitten it. So there it is, very first time. See ya, buddy. Left a little chunk of hide on there.